Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about the basics of look ahead. While this video is mainly intended for beginners, you may still learn a thing or two even if you aren't necessarily new to look ahead. So, what is look ahead? In my opinion, look ahead is possibly the most important aspect in cubing. If not, it is certainly up there on the list. As a definition, look ahead is the process of seeing further into the solve than the turns you are presently executing. Just to give you an example of that, while you are actually turning to insert this F12 pair, you should be looking for the pieces to that second F12 pair. Now that's just a very basic example. There's much more you can do with it. It's much more complex than that. But again, this video is just to give you a basic idea of look ahead. So it's good to have a definition of look ahead, but it's much better to actually see it going on and understanding the thought process. So I'm just going to do a few example solves for F2L, just to give you a better idea of how I use look ahead. Alright, so I'm just going to do this on white cross since a lot of you guys are not color neutral. And again, I'm just doing F2L, and I'm going to try to tell you exactly what I'm thinking while I'm solving. So right away I see these two pieces. I know this has to get over here, and then they need to be inserted back here. So I know how to solve that without even looking. So why would you look? Now this is sort of a segue into my next video, but really all you need for a good F2L look ahead is knowing exactly how to solve every single F2L case without looking. And here is why. So I know how to solve this without looking, right? I can insert it back here. So I'll do that, and I won't pay attention to these pieces at all. I'll look for all other pieces for my next F12 pair, whichever pair that will end up being. So I'll just do this. So I see these two pieces, I'll track where they go and end up after inserting that. And I see that they are here. Right, so I know how to solve this as well without looking. So I'm going to pay attention to all other pieces except these two. Especially paying attention to white corners and their corresponding edges. So I'm seeing these two, alright? So I'm just going to pair those up as well and insert. So I see this corner and this edge, and I infer that this is the edge that corresponds to this corner because none of these other edges obviously do, and this is the only other edge. And you also see that this is partly green, so it's pretty obvious that these two pair up to make the fourth F12 pair. So while I insert that, I see where these end up, and I use that to my advantage. Alright, so that is the basic concept of look ahead. That is how you use it during a solve. In a later video, I'll be talking about other applications, so you can use this for last layer and stuff like that. Again, I'll be talking about this in much more detail in the next few videos, but for now, this should give you a basic concept of look ahead. So that is all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.